Hi, I'm Melsbacksmeme, and this is my first episode of a series called Melsbacksmeme. It's where I do these funny things in video games I call Melsbacksmemes. I'm kind of copying this YouTuber called Laserbeam, because I'm probably going to be doing it in different games from Laserbeam does. He does it in games like Minecraft and Fortnite. I might do some in Minecraft and some in Fortnite, but I'll probably also do it in other games. Well, I don't actually watch his channel, my brother does and tells me about it. So check it out if you want to see it. And this episode, I'm gonna get insanely high catch combo and even try to catch a shiny of one of the best Gen 1 Pokemon to make memes out of. That's right, Slowpoke. The game I'm playing is Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Like, specifically, Let's Go Eevee. Wait a second, one thing I gotta do, I gotta just, like, rename my Venusaur. I'll cover up the camera lens because my Venusaur has an obscene nickname, like a pun with a bad word, and Venusaur's name, so I'm just gonna cover up the camera while I rename it. There we go. It's been renamed back to Venusaur. Okay, now let's see. What was the item I was going to use? Yeah, this was the one I was going to use. Okay, no, I don't want Jinx. I want Slowpoke, not Jinx. It's okay, I'll just run away. Oh, we don't run out of Pokeballs trying to do this. That'd be annoying, because then I'd probably have to, like, edit some clips together, like, one after I buy more. You know what I mean. Let's see, trying to get a Slowpoke. You know what, I'm just going to have a different Pokemon follow me around, so I'll go slower and I'll be less likely to accidentally get in an encounter. I'll have Venusaur follow me. See, this thing's going slower. Come on, I want Slowpoke. I know Slowpoke can spawn in this cave, because I've played this game many times. I really think this game is really awesome, and I've played it many times. I know Slowpoke can spawn in this cave. Oh, there's one. So there are a couple reasons why I'm doing this meme. One of them is because of this kid named Daniel, who would call me Slowpoke. This kid I know named Daniel. I'm not gonna tell you his last name, because that's information that could give some stuff away. I'm not gonna tell you his last name. But here's the thing. He's called me Slowpoke for some reason, and because he likes to also replace the first letters of words with different letters, I have called him Waniel. Like, because his name is Daniel. It's a joke. Although, he doesn't like it when I call him Waniel, so whenever I call him Waniel, he calls me Slowpoke, because I really don't like to be called Slowpoke, even though it's the name of a Pokemon, I really like Pokemon. I don't like it because it makes me feel slow. But seriously, Slowpoke is the best Gen 1 Pokemon to make memes out of. Next to Magikarp, that is. Magikarp is also good to make memes out of. Now, maybe sometime I can do an episode of Melsbacksmeme where it's the same thing about Magikarp instead of Slowpoke. Okay, please don't talk because I'm working on a video. Hear that? Don't talk. I'm working on a video. It's been a while since I made a YouTube video. It's funny how I nicknamed my Eevee Not Stingy. And just, you know, how I nicknamed that... I'm having trouble remembering if it's a Pikachu or Raichu. I nicknamed it No Pokeside. Pokeside is my word for Dexit. I think I just killed my catch combo. Well, this is the evolution of the Pokemon I'm trying to catch a lot of, but it's still not the one I'm trying to catch a lot of. And I encountered a Slowbro, not a Slowpoke. I encountered a Slowpoke, not a Slowbro. Cause like Slowpoke is honestly better to make me use out than Slowbro. Cause like Slowpoke is more well known than Slowbro. No, I don't want to encounter any of those seals. I want to encounter a Slowpoke. Like, seal is really common here. Makes sense because it's like an icy cave. Makes sense for seal to be common here. An icy cave near some water. Makes sense. Oh, I did not kill my catch combo because I left. It did not kill my catch combo. That's good. Now I know that like closing out, or not closing out, running away from a battle, if it's not the Pokemon you're trying to catch, does not kill your catch combo. See, because my catch combo is 5 now. It was 4, but now it's 5, which and it didn't get killed, which shows, yeah. There's another one. I mean, it's actually trying to funny. I slipped up there. I can't English today, as my brother would say. Like, when my brother messes up saying something like I just did, he says, I can't English today. Wait, does he just mean he can't, like, American English? Can he British English when he does that? Isn't that funny? But yeah, here's the thing. Just trying to get a really insane catch combo. That's what I'm trying to do right now. And no, Cece, don't talk.
I'm trying to tell Mom.
Go somewhere else if you want to. Go somewhere else and whisper. I'm out of raspberries, so. Yeah, I'm trying to get an insane catch combo of Slowpoke and eventually catch a shiny, which is kind of funny because that would just be hilarious. But it just doesn't actually encounter a shiny doing it. Like, that'd be hilarious. I mean, do you already have a shiny in this save file? This save file's not hacked though. Cause you see, this isn't my Switch I'm playing this on. It's my brother's Switch. Cause my Switch currently isn't functional. Like I kind of messed up the Joy-Con rail and battery on it. But it's okay, I know how to fix those kinds of things, and once I get a new Joy-Con rail and a new battery, I'm gonna fix it. But then again, that Switch is banned from online play, unlike this one, which isn't. But most of the stuff in this game works without online services. Most, not all. Like, the main story can be played without online. In fact, I actually beat it on that Switch. Didn't beat it on this Switch yet. Going to, though. In fact, I'm pretty close because I'm on my way to Cinnabar Island. As you can tell, because I'm in this cave, I'm on my way to Cinnabar Island. Just pretty close to the end of the game. Okay, we don't run out of Pokeballs. Because, actually probably wouldn't be when I run out that I stop, it will be when the only Pokeball I have left is my Master Ball. I wanted to use that on like Articuno, Moltres, Zapdos, Mewtwo, something like that.
Is that all you want to bring? The noodle?
Don't talk! If you have to talk, whisper. And back to what I was saying before, because my family interrupted me because they don't like my YouTube channel. Back to what I was saying. I don't like you talking when I make my YouTube videos. It interrupts me. You wanna get punched? Wait, no, I shouldn't have said that on YouTube. Sorry. Don't report my video for that. If you remember my 7th episode of Melsbacksmeme Live, you would know that I actually play Pokemon Go. Cause like now that I have a working phone again, I am back to playing it. Don't talk! I already said that! If you have to talk, whisper! Do you want to get... Alright. Oh.
Ben, chill out.
No! I don't want to talk during YouTube videos. So mean to me. My family's so mean to me. You know, sometimes I feel like no one in my family cares about me. I'm just gonna say that. Yeah, I want to save my Master Ball for something that is good to use on. Like, not like a Slowpoke, because Slowpoke is pretty common if I just speak. I said stop talking! If you don't stop, you're gonna no longer be allowed in this house.
Ah, you're not a parent.
I should be.
No, you're the oldest. Stop it.
It still works. Look.
Okay.
It still works.
Yeah, all the times when
No!
he does
No.
that, it always works.
Get your noodle. And a gift.
My family loves to torture me for my disability. Just ignore how they're torturing me. Well, I'm the only one in this room now that my sister and my mom went somewhere. They just went out the garage door to go somewhere. Because see, my garage is connected to my house. But yeah. They love to torture me for my disability. Everyone in the house does. They hate me. Just because I have a disability. Not a physical disability though, a mental disability. Not gonna say what it is because you'll probably think I'm dumb. Well, I'm not dumb because I get really good grades in honors classes at my school. And that reminds me, school's starting soon. Like seriously, school is starting Wednesday this week. I mean, at the time of recording this video, it's August 11th, 2019. That's like at the time of recording this video. Yeah, no one in my family loves me for some reason. And you see how I like to nickname my Pokemon things that look cool because they look cool because they have all these weird symbols in them. Actually, not really weird. They're more like symbols in other languages, like Spanish, French, Portuguese, languages like those. Oh, speaking of Portuguese and Spanish, something really funny what's happened at my school. So, a teacher put out a video that had Portuguese subtitles, and because I was in a Spanish class, I could tell that she was wrong when she said this. She said, ignore the Spanish subtitles. I was like, that's not Spanish, because I was in a Spanish class at the time. Thankfully, that was not my Spanish teacher that said that. If it were my Spanish teacher that said that, that would just be ridiculous. It was a teacher in another one of my classes. No me gusta cortar el césped porque es muy peligroso. That's Spanish for I don't like to cut the grass because it's really dangerous. And by dangerous, I mean dangerous to Pokemon. Get it? Because, like, you can find Pokemon in tall grass. So yeah, the nicknames I gave my Pokemon. As you can see, my Eevee is nicknamed Not Stingy, spelled with some weird symbols. It's like a reference to this joke I tell about Lazy Town, you know, like Stingy, like the character from Lazy Town. So, there's a Cooking by the Book parody, where it's Cooking by the Book, but the puppets won't let Stephanie sing. You should search it on YouTube. I did not make it, someone else did. Seems like something I'd make, but I did not make it. So, here's the thing. There's a lot of parts of the song where it's like, I'll put in some ingredients, but keep the rest for me. And so because of that, I say this. I say, stingy is the reason why we have world hunger. And you know, here's something? I think that Pokemon are the opposite of stingy because they can solve world hunger. I don't mean like killing, cooking, and eating them. That's not what I mean. Here's what I mean. I'll show you. Look. So you see, I'm gonna pick up this Nanab berry and do that. Put it back. Take it out its hole again. You see? That's why I say that Pokemon can solve world hunger. And that's why I nicknamed my Eevee Not Stingy. I nicknamed, I can't remember if it was a Pikachu or a Raichu. Actually, I think it's a Pikachu. Aaron Vault, spelled with those weird symbols. I nicknamed it that because it's like how the maker of FIFO Sheep would spell unvault. You know what FIFO Sheep is. Like, you know, FIFO Sheep is the fake version of Free Shop. It's like made to be a joke. And also, the other thing is, that FIFO Sheep. Oh yeah, wait, no, yeah. You know, I made that my modified version of FIFO Sheep called Yet Another FIFO Sheep mod. Remember that joke Hack Party episode wasn't actually Hack Party, it was just a joke. Or I said it was Hack Party because like it's just a joke video. Remember how I said it was you can use Yet Another FIFO Sheep mod, which is my version of FIFO Sheep. That was like a version of FIFO Sheep rewritten in C++ that talks about getting Pokemon in real life instead of talking about getting free games. Well, it actually does talk about getting free Pokemon games, but just free Pokemon games. And yeah, it's rewritten in C++ because I really don't know C that well. I know that kind of stuff is really similar to C++, like especially with the stuff that's in FIFO Sheep. But I still rewrote it in C++ because I thought it was easier for me. So I really don't know C that well, but I know C++ pretty well. So I learned C++ first because it seems easier to me. Like I tried learning C, thought it was too hard. So then I tried learning C++, found it was much easier. I'm probably gonna go back to C though once I get better at programming. Because C is good for low level things like Fuse JLA payloads, Wii U homebrew, stuff like that. Whereas Switch homebrew applications, unlike Fuse JLA payloads, can be written in C++. Whereas as far as I'm aware, Fuse JLA payloads can only be written in C. Might be wrong, but I think they can only be written in C. I mean, yeah. Speaking of whether Switch is Fuse AJLA vulnerable or not, like that kind of stuff. Whenever I see an eye patch switch, which means the Switch isn't Fuse AJLA vulnerable, like I can tell either by a serial number or when they got it. You know what I will say? I will actually say this as a joke. Alert! Alert! Eye patch switch detected. Please evacuate the area. I repeat, eye patch switch detected. Isn't that funny? Like saying that you should evacuate because there's an eye patch switch. Funny because they don't do anything dangerous except disappoint hackers, but that's not really dangerous, so why did I say that was dangerous? That's weird. Oh, my EV leveled up. But yeah, like I said, Pokecide is my word for Dexit, like a genocide against Pokemon. Because, you know, Dexit's the thing that's going on in Sword and Shield. It's really annoying that I actually made a YouTube video about... Well, YouTube video was kind of toxic because of the way I said about stealing cookies from game developers, deleting System 32 on game developers' computers, eating fingers of game developers, and putting game developers in blenders. Yeah, the video was kind of toxic. I've learned since then not to make toxic bring back national Dex things. So I have a Twitter profile, which I talked about in that video. But yeah, I think it's cool how, you know, one game I think is really cool is Pokemon Go, because like, the map is like real life, because it uses GPS and AR, which I really like. I like the GPS and the AR, it's pretty cool. Like, makes you feel like you're actually a Pokemon trainer. Well, obviously you aren't actually one who's just like putting the models into the camera's view, because that's what AR is. Although, don't make fun of me this, because the Flag Brew team kind of made fun of me for this. You know what I'm talking about if you do 3S Homebrew when I say Flag Brew team. But here's what they did. They made fun of me when I said I wanted to make this program called PSBT PKM Edition. Don't make fun of me saying it will never work, because I think it could work. So, I'm planning on making this program called PSBT PKM Edition. It'll be available for most of the major operating systems. They'll probably even make it available for mobile. It's gonna be a program that uses an exploit for a human brain to mount the whole area and then just like use files from the person and files from the Pokemon games to actually bring Pokemon into real life. I make a human be a donor in that, so that way you can use it if there's no like animals around. Like, don't make fun of me for that, because I think it could actually work. And here's why. The exploit, here's how the way the exploit would work. You can look at your surroundings and remember them. There has got to be a way to exploit that to get payloads. You know what payloads are if you do Switch Homebrew stuff. Running on a human brain. Like, maybe writing a memory where the way how you feel when remembering is actually a payload. The way I know another way I know this actually work is like some technology we've already developed that shows that actually could work. And also not just that, but a friend told me your cells can store data. So yeah, it could definitely work. And I'm certain it could work. Like, I'm like 100% certain it could work. But it's funny how I like to nickname my Pokemon using random symbols that look like the letters that are in it. Like, I know that thing that looks like an N with a tilde on top is called Enye, because remember I said I know some Spanish, so I know that symbol is called Enye. The symbol looks like an N with a tilde on top, I know it's called Enye because I know some Spanish. Whereas some of the other symbols, I don't know what they're called. Like, I know that they're like, the E in the Pokemon logo is like an E, is it called an E with an acute accent mark? It's called an E with an acute accent mark. Because I know acute accent marks are also in Spanish. However, some things aren't in Spanish, like, I have no idea what you call a symbol. It looks like an O with a tilde on top, or a symbol looks like an A with a tilde on top. Because I believe those are in Portuguese, and I don't speak Portuguese. There's some other symbols you see in the nicknames I use. And also the C with like a squiggly thing below it, don't know what you call that either. I think it's in both French and Portuguese. Yeah, I think it's French and Portuguese that have that. And I don't speak French or Portuguese. My dad speaks French, though. He could probably tell me what it's called. Although I don't think there's anyone in the family who speaks Portuguese. You see, my dad speaks English, French, and German. Well, he knows English the best of all of them, because he just learned French and German for a few years in school. Whereas, just like me with Spanish, I've only learned a little bit of Spanish so far. So that's why I mostly speak English. But yeah, this meme is really funny what I'm doing. I'm trying to get this insanely high catch combo. It's actually taking a lot of time in the video. And I wanted it to take up some time, that's why I'm not cutting it all until I get it shiny. Unless if my phone runs out of storage. Because if my phone runs out of storage, I'm probably just gonna like delete some stuff on my phone and then continue recording. That'll be the only situation where I edit clips together. Here's weird, I'm pretty good at editing most things. One of the few things I'm not good at editing is sound. I'm good at editing pictures and videos, not so much sound though. Like, I actually took a whole class on picture editing. But I'm self-taught with video editing. Like, I learned video editing myself. I used to give my Pokemon a lot of EXP, but like seriously, that's my 27th Slowpoke I've caught consecutively. Like, I'm catching a lot of Slowpoke. It's crazy. I am such a, I guess you could say, memist, I guess you'd call it. Cause like, I like memes in video games. I actually like memes in video games for such a long time. I actually kind of feel like I would do some really silly things in Super Mario Sunshine when I was little. Cause like, remember in one of my Super Mario Sunshine glitch videos, can't remember which one it was, I said that I played Super Mario Sunshine a lot when I was little, but my nostalgia doesn't make me remember it as a glitchy mess that it is. Even though it is such a glitchy mess. Cause that game actually came out shortly before I was born. I was born October in 2002. And that game came out sometime in summer of 2002, I know. So yeah, I'm 16 years old right now, about to turn 17. Yeah, you understand, the shiny Pokemon I caught in this game, it was a shiny Geodude. Now I know it's a really common Pokemon, but it's still cool nonetheless because it's shiny. I mean, I'm trying to catch a shiny Slowpoke, not having that much luck at it. Trying to catch a shiny Slowpoke though. I think this is the most I've ever like caught of like one Pokemon. Not the most I've ever had of one Pokemon, because like there was a point when I was like playing, I think it was Omega Ruby. Yeah, it was Omega Ruby. I was playing Omega Ruby and breeding Charizard with Ditto so much, and then eventually I got a female Charmander evolved into Charizard and was breeding 2 Charizards. Because I want to get a shiny Charmander to evolve into a Charizard. So I thought that'd be cool. Have not successfully done it yet though. But yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Wait, I shouldn't have said that on YouTube. It's not appropriate for kids. Breeding Pokemon, that's not appropriate for kids. Shouldn't have said that. Well, good thing I don't have ads in my videos so I can't get demonetized. They actually cannot get demonetized because I do not have ads in my videos. I can get videos taken down though, obviously. Never has it happened to me before though. Hope it doesn't happen though. That'd be annoying. I mean, it wouldn't harass Google to like have them let me get that video back online. I wouldn't do that. I'm not that kind of person. I know people who would do that, but I'm not that kind of person. I don't harass people for stuff they haven't. I used to, but I don't anymore. Because remember I said about how I learned not to make toxic BBND posts? You know, by BBND I mean bring back national decks. It's mean by BBND, I mean bring back national decks. I don't make toxic bring back national decks posts anymore. In fact, I actually took down one of my toxic bring back national decks posts. I took it down because it was toxic. You're basically saying we should get Junichi Masuda fired, and yeah. It's not good. Junichi Masuda is someone really important for Game Freak and Pokemon. Like, Junichi Masuda, I think, has been there since the start of Pokemon. Like, seriously. Junichi Masuda is really important for Pokemon. It'd be really different without him. Or would it even exist without him? I mean, seriously. That's how important he is for Pokemon. Can't believe I said that. If you are watching this video, Junichi Masuda, I got two things to say. One, all of your fans want a national dex, so please just give it to us in an update. Not by delaying the game, an update. That would make it so you can still release the game by the same time, but we'd still get a national dex. And the other thing I want to say is, I'm sorry for being toxic to you. I know you probably won't watch this video, but if you do, I'm just saying, I'm sorry for being toxic to you. I know you probably don't understand what I'm saying because you speak Japanese. So, you might as well just, like, try your best to imitate my voice and speak into a translator. Because here's the thing. It's hard to imitate a language that you don't know. Like, I just cannot imitate Japanese. I've tried. Because I know it's the language you speak, and if you're watching this video, I'm just trying to say I'm sorry. But I just think some stuff in Sword and Shield is going to be cool, so I'm still going to buy the games, even if you just flat out ignore me and don't put it in National Dex, ever. I'll still get the games, because they do have some pretty cool features. Like, I thought for sure Zigzagoon would be vaulted, but I was wrong. They're even making an alternate form of Zigzagoon and a third stage. And they haven't made extra stages in such a long time, unless you count Sylveon. Like, seriously, Sylveon wasn't really an extra stage, more of an extra branch. But, like, Sylveon was added in Gen 6. Last time I could think of we added, like, an extra stage and not an extra branch was Gen 4. When we added all those baby Pokemon that require incense to get. Yeah, when you guys added those baby Pokemon that require incense to get, that was, I think, the last time we had extra stages added. Man, I've been talking about a lot of things in this video. I do not want to catch Golbat. Golbat is way too common and not good enough to make memes out of. Slowpoke is much better to make memes out of. Back National Dex. Okay, I just got a toast notification on my phone. Don't know what I was talking about though. It said something like maximum file size or something. Guessing it means it's splitting the video into multiple videos. Cause like, seriously, I don't know what that toast notification is talking about. And by the way, if you want me to do some S8 root tutorials, I'm not gonna do that. The reason why I'm not gonna make more of those is because I actually unrooted my S8 and updated it to Pi. The reason why is because I've actually never used Android Pi until I did that, and Android Pi is actually much cooler than I thought it would be. Like, one cool thing about Android Pi is that there's an app you can get on the Play Store that only runs on Android Pi because Android Pi had the feature required for the app to work. That literally allows you to use your phone as a Joy-Con or Pro Controller. Unfortunately, it does not work with the game I'm playing. I've tested it and it doesn't. Which makes sense because of the weird way how controllers connect in this game. It's like so weird how controllers connect. Yeah, I tested it and it did not work in this game, which didn't surprise me honestly, because this game has controllers connecting in a weird way and doesn't even support Pro Controllers. Well, I'm glad Sword and Shield aren't going to be like that. I know because I saw the Treehouse gameplay, which you know because I made the video about what they said in the Treehouse gameplay. That disappointed a lot of fans. I know Sword and Shield's not going to be like that because they were literally using Pro Controllers in that video, I remember. So I know Sword and Shield's not going to be like that, which is a relief. I mean, I'd like a fully featured Pokemon game that has good controls, which we may not ever get, but it's still like that. Well, again, I did hear they said that just because a Pokemon won't be available in Sword and Shield doesn't mean it won't be available in games that come after Sword and Shield. I remember they said that. Which might mean they might actually gradually bring back the national decks with so many games. Like, they might actually do that, because, like, if a Pokemon's in Sword and Shield, there's no point in vaulting it if it's in Sword and Shield, because here's the reason why. Because Sword and Shield, they're for a Switch. As long as the Switch stays alive, as long as the Switch's graphics stay the standard, they don't need to vault any Pokemon after Sword and Shield. Which is, I mean, this is probably gonna be 4K game consoles soon, but, like, what I mean is, then they might go back to vaulting them. And the only reason why I know about the term vault is because my siblings play Fortnite. I play Fortnite too, not as much as they do. Like, they play Fortnite a lot more than I do. So I know they use the term vault when they talk about weapons being removed from Fortnite. Either temporarily or permanently. Okay, I've literally caught 39 Slowpoke. Wait, let me just use some items. Oh, yeah. Man, I got some Slowpoke candies. It's a lot of Slowpoke candies. I mean, now my EV is finally a high enough level for me to use all these. I have a lot of these. I mean, someone tell me in the comments, is it IVs or EVs that this increases? Or both? What does this increase? Does it increase IVs, EVs, or both? Someone let me know in the comments section below, because I would really like to know, because there's obviously a cap on this. Either way. It would just determine how high that cap is. There's obviously a cap on it. I mean, I have a lot of candies. Probably got them from catching all the Slowpoke. I wonder if it would have been like if I would have used pineapple berries though. Probably would have had a lot more if I would have used pineapple berries. Wait, is it pronounced pineapple? Because it's, I know they look like pineapples and it's like the first letters of pineapple, so it might be how you pronounce it. Let me know in the comment section below if I mispronounced it. They may have mispronounced it. Okay, yeah, there is a cap. Use the Charizard then. Makes sense as a cap, because I know like how the data structure of Pokemon works, so there's obviously like a limit to the number of bytes used for IVs and EVs. And I know for a fact that EVs are kind of weird, because like they go up to 255, but the total goes up to 510. Which I've always found kind of weird that EVs are like that. Yeah, someone let me know in the comments if this increases IVs, EVs, or both. Like seriously, someone in the comments should let me know if it does, what it does. I bet I'm gonna hit the cap soon with Charizard. But yeah, I found out I was wrong when I said Charizard will not be in Sword and Shield. Because Charizard actually will be in Sword and Shield, which surprises me because it started from another gen. So it kind of surprised me that Charizard will actually be in Sword and Shield. Well, actually, not really, because they don't really need to vault any of the Gen 1 Pokemon since they're all in Let's Go. I mean, none of my Pokemon have compatibility with Slowpoke candies. It's funny, pronounced like compatibility to sound like the maker of FIFO Sheep. I don't know why I like FIFO Sheep so much. I haven't reached the cap for this yet. Might reach it soon, but I haven't yet. Someone let me know in the comment section below where the cap is for these. Just funny because I reached the cap for normal health candies. Didn't reach the cap for these ones though. This Eevee's gonna be way too OP when done. Wonder what it'll be like if I use it in online battles. which I might do. So like I said before, unlike my other Switches, this one isn't banned from online play. Because they have a temporary switch for hacking, and look at this. See, none of them have compatibility with that. I could bring a Slowpoke into my party for it to have compatibility. Explain and pronounce it compatibility to selling FIFO sheep. Compatibility. Widow's Team, Ubuntu, Disco Dingo, macOS Catalina. I was referencing something like if they made if he made a fake version of that thing I was talking about before called PSBTP Game Edition. Another thing like that would be like, I said Windows Team, like Windows 10, Ubuntu Disco Dingo, like Ubuntu Disco Dingo, macOS Catalina, like macOS Catalina. Yeah, because there's actually a macOS version newer than Mojave, but you need to be in Apple's beta program to use it, I think. It's called Catalina. Wait, let me know in the comments if I'm pronouncing it wrong or not. So I might be pronouncing it wrong, because I'm just pronouncing it the way how I think it'd be pronounced. Like a lot of things I try pronouncing that I never heard other people say before, I'm just pronouncing the way how I think it's pronounced. Or, this I'm pronouncing it because I've never heard someone say it or seen like a pronunciation for it written out. It took me such a long time to figure out that the macOS version that was released after High Sierra was pronounced like Mojave. It took me such a long time to figure out it was pronounced like Mojave. I think I know why my phone gave me a toast notification saying that the cap is 4 gigs. So I know that's the maximum FAT32 will you have on, but my SD card isn't FAT32 formatted. And obviously a NAND isn't, because I know Android NANDs are formatted to ext4, which I know is a file system used by many Linux distros, because I know Android is a Linux distro. Like it's a Linux distro made for phones, that's what Android is. Well, phones and tablets. But you can actually get Android x86, which is an x86 version of Android, on computers. I have it on my computer. So remember I showed you my computer multi-boots in my first episode of C++ Progress Report. I mean, I've come up with some funny ideas for videos to make. Like, even came up with ideas of parodies of my own videos. Which is kind of funny. Parodies of my own videos. Like, for example, one that would be like MBFL number 9, you know, my 9th episode of Melsbacksmeme Live. MBFL number 9, but Melsbacksmeme has auto RCM on his Switch and doesn't even know it. Or MBFL number 11, but Melsbacksmeme forgot how to speak English. Or, let's see, what's another one I could do? MBFL number 7, but it's opposite day. Now, that would actually be kind of funny. I have great news for you. No, that's wrong. My phone is working just fine. I know it is working just fine and not having a few problems because I tried leaving the system alone and that worked. You see, that's what an opposite version of it would be like. But like, another one would be, what was it? Oh yeah, Wii U homebrew hack party, but Stingy claims everything. Oh great, that just killed my catch combo. But hey, at least I kept this streak alive for such a long time. I'll try to catch just one more and then end the video. Okay, I did not successfully catch a shiny. This meme was unsuccessful, but still fun nonetheless. Once I successfully catch another one, I'm gonna end the video. Okay, unfortunately this meme was unsuccessful, but I'm ending the video now as I literally just like, I don't know, failed the meme. So, this is Melsback's friend signing off.